welcome to this week's edition of The Gun Doctor. According to an article in the NRA's American Rifleman, marksmanship is a perishable skill that will deteriorate without constant practice. The current ammo shortage has put a damper on many people's range time, and with no immediate end in sight, here are a few ways you can keep your skills sharp. Now, most gun owners are very aware of various methods of practice without real ammo, but since we have added over 7 million new gun owners last year, we are going to approach this topic with that thought in mind. First off, let's talk about dry fire. NRA training defines dry firing as practicing every phase of the firing process using an unloaded firearm. Simply put, this means you cock your unloaded firearm, point it in a safe direction, lining up your sights on a real or imaginary target, and squeeze the trigger until you hear the click. Pay close attention to smoothly squeezing the trigger without jerking the gun up, down, or sideways. The first and most important consideration when doing dry fire practice is safety. Follow all the rules of gun safety, especially the first one. Always keep the firearm pointed in a safe direction. If you live in an apartment or shared housing situation, be conscious of the fact that there may be other people above, below, or beside you when choosing a safe direction in which to practice dry firing. Dry fire practice allows you to practice all of the fundamentals of shooting: grip, aiming, breath control, trigger control, hold control, and follow through. But be sure to consult your owner's manual before dry firing to confirm that it is safe to dry fire your firearm. Most firearms can be dry fired without issues, but it does put wear and tear on your gun. An option to mitigate some of this wear is by using snap caps. Snap caps are dummy cartridges that have a rubber pad in the primer pocket to cushion the blow of the firing pin. They also can act as an additional safety feature by keeping live ammunition out of the chamber. Another advantage of using snap caps is that they can also be used to practice loading and reloading. Next up are laser firearm trainers that combine the advantages of dry firing with a system that quantifies the accuracy of your shots. The Laser Light Company has been in business for decades, making laser sights, laser bore sighters, and laser training aids. They offer standalone laser trainers that closely mimic the size of a Smith & Wesson J-frame, a Glock G43, and a Glock G19. Laser Light also offers a universal laser trainer that fits into the muzzle of a handgun, and its beam is activated by the impulse of the firing pin. The universal laser trainer is adjustable for any diameter bore between 9mm and 45 caliber. The universal laser trainer works great in revolvers where you can insert the trainer, load a cylinder full of snap caps, and fire away. It has the additional advantage of being able to be switched from firearm to firearm in calibers that you would like to train with. The company also offers caliber-specific laser cartridges that fit into the chamber of popular handgun calibers like .380, 9mm, 40 caliber, 45, and 5.56 NATO. Another method, airsoft or BB firearm replicas, allow for indoor practice with an actual projectile. Airsoft firearms shoot 6mm plastic pellets, and BB firearms shoot 4.5mm steel balls. Keep in mind these are not toys and can cause injury or damage, and all safety and training rules apply. Air-powered firearm replicas are a viable and low-cost training option. If an air-powered replica of your particular model is not available, there are plenty of other models out there that will give you cheap and effective trigger time. Finally, reloading has been the traditional solution to frugal practice, but with the scarcity and price of components these days, that's not much of an option either. So the next best thing to do is use a cartridge that uses less lead, less powder, and less brass, like a T-22 long rifle rimfire. Conversion kits that allow you to shoot .22 long rifle rimfire in a centerfire weapon have been around for a long time. Even when ammo costs are not a consideration, they allow a shooter to become familiar with a new firearm with less recoil and noise than a full powdered cartridge. Well, there you have it, just a few thoughts on getting your practice in during these challenging times. And you can always practice on Smoke & Gunworks' 5-star nationally rated range. Smoke & Gunworks, buy, sell, or trade, shoot, shop, and train. For all your needs, it's Smoke & Gunworks. Smoke and Gun Works, 8785 North Baileyville Road, Forreston, Illinois. For the Gun Doctor, I'm Tim Bivens.